Today we have another animated story video. This one is called I Have a Camera That Can Take Photos from the Future. Before I get into the video, I just want to give credit to the people that actually made this animated story that allow me to use these videos. I said previously in my other video that I'm gonna have a microphone here that with a boom arm. That's coming in today. I don't really know what time it's coming in today, but that's coming in and you guys are going to see that next week. I'll have the Here's My Story channel linked down below if you guys want to watch more videos in full. Yeah, let's do it.
It was my birthday. The doorbell rang. I went to open it, but there was no one at the door. I was surprised to see a present on the floor. I kneeled to pick it up.
Oh, she got a secret admirer for her birthday. Hi.
The card on it said, "Happy birthday, Jess." But I'd already received my birthday gift. My mom asked me what I wanted. Sunglasses, I answered. The other day, she and I went shopping and bought me a fabulous pair of shades.
Those are some pretty cool shades. Tom Ford, Gucci, Prada. What kind of shades are they? Hugo Boss?
So where did this mysterious gift come from? I looked around, but the street was empty. I took the package and went to my room. I opened it and saw a small camera inside. What in the world is this? I mumbled. Was it a surprise gift from my dad? I wished it was, but unfortunately that wasn't possible.
Why was it not possible?
My dad changed a lot in the past few years.
Whoa, he actually did change a lot. Based on the looks, at least, you know, his hair is the same, but his expression is a little bit more pissed off, a little bit more, I'm done with this shit, a little bit more, I'm grabbing some milk.
I rarely saw him anymore. He wasn't even home on Sundays. The last time I saw him was when we ran into each other one night while I headed to the bathroom. He saw me and simply said, "Hello," and walked away.
That was pretty cold.
This upset me very much. I told my mom about it. "Unfortunately, I don't recognize your father anymore," she replied sadly. Across my bed was a huge teddy bear my mom gave me for my 7th birthday. I named him Tuffy. I pointed the camera at Tuffy and snapped a picture.
Well, that's actually a big teddy bear. It's like one of those 6-foot teddy bears. Wanna hide inside one of those?
Then I checked the digital screen on the back of the camera to see how it came out. What was that? There was a 4 or 5-year-old girl right next to Tuffy.
Hey, yo, what? There was, huh? Room's haunted, or something's haunted in there. There ain't no way that, because nobody was there.
I looked up at Tuffy. There was no girl, of course. My heart started pounding. I was so scared that I threw the camera on my bed. I grabbed my backpack and left home for school.
Exactly, there was nobody, her room's haunted. Exactly what I would have done.
That night when I returned, I realized that Tuffy wasn't in my room. My mom was making dinner in the kitchen. "Mom, where's Tuffy?" I asked. "Remember you told me Tuffy's fur is bad for my allergies? So I took it to the daycare center in the neighborhood. The kids loved it," she replied. I ran to my room when I heard that. I brought the camera for her to see, and I told her what had happened that morning. "Mom, you can laugh at me, but I think this camera shows the future."
Listen, Mom, hang on, listen. This camera, I don't know what's up with it, but I think it sees ghosts and the future, probably, maybe the future. I took a picture of Tuffy and there was a girl in here. I don't know where she came from. I think my room's haunted, but it might be from the future.
There was a girl next to Tuffy when I took the photo. Now I understand why. You are going to donate it to the daycare. The camera shows what will happen to your subject in the future. That's why a little girl played with Tuffy in the photo I took this morning.
Whoa, that's actually pretty cool.
Mom laughed. "Honey, I'm so impressed with your imagination." I pointed the camera toward my mom. "Then let's do a test," I said, hitting the shutter. When I looked at the screen, I screamed. "What's wrong, honey?" my mom asked. I showed her the camera's screen. Her eyes widened.
Uh-oh. Is it predict? Uh-oh.
In the photo, my mom was in a hospital room.
Oh shit, broke her leg? She's screaming out, "My leg! My leg!"
She was lying in the hospital bed with one of her legs in a cast. It looked like my mom would have an accident and break her leg at some point in the future.
My leg!
But how could this happen? She stuttered. "Mom, please go to your bedroom, lock your door, and don't get out. We need to prevent this accident," I said.
One way or another is happening. One way or another, it's gonna be happening. It's inevitable.
My mom was panicking too. She did what I said without a word. I went back to my room and found my phone. I was going to call my dad and ask him to come home, but I couldn't reach him because his phone was off. A few hours later, I heard my mom reach out to me. When I went to her bedroom, she said, "I need to use the bathroom, but I'm scared." "If you're super careful, I'm sure you'll be okay," I comforted her. Mom went to the bathroom, checking every step she took. Thankfully, she came out of the bathroom quickly. She went back to her room with the same careful steps.
The person you called
I called my dad
cannot be
again.
reached
His
now.
phone was still off. In the meantime, I fell asleep. I woke up to a startling noise. I heard my mom's ear-splitting scream. I ran to my parents' bedroom. It was dark inside. I turned the light on. I saw my mom on the floor writhing in pain. She was holding her foot.
Why is Pop just standing there? Why ain't he helping her? Why is he not helping her? Like, bro.
My dad stood beside her, watching what was happening with bewildered eyes. "Oh, Mom, what happened?" I screamed. She said, moaning in pain, "I woke up to some noise. I got up to check what it was about. The room was dark, so I tripped on something and fell."
I mean, I'm not sure what you would be tripping on. You know, you got pretty much a clean room. There's nothing on the floor unless if you hit the bed frame and fell and kind of, snapped your leg that way. But shit, I don't know, man. It might be a haunted room. There might be like a ghost that's like holding out their foot, and then you can just like, watch, like shit like that.
My dad picked up his suitcase from the floor. I realized my mom had tripped on my dad's suitcase in the dark. "Why do you have your suitcase packed, Dad?"
Oh man, this dad's gonna run away. And she tripped over the suitcase. Okay.
"Are you going somewhere?" I asked.
Yeah, I'm going on a business trip, What are you gonna do? Stop me? Come on. I have business to take care of. Business, waste management.
"I'm leaving home. I just want to live for myself. I don't care what you do." Mom was in pain. "Are you leaving us?" she asked, forcing herself to speak. "Yes, I came to pick up some of my stuff and leave you the divorce papers. You need to sign them," he said.
That's some senile old man type shit right there, man. You got a family to take care of, my guy. You're gonna be a deadbeat. I mean, hey, if that's how you want to live.
My mom started crying.
Honestly, at this point, bro, just sign it.
She needed to be taken to the hospital as soon as possible. I dialed the number of the ambulance. I explained what the situation was and gave them our address. Soon, the team of paramedics arrived. They carried Mom to the ambulance. My dad and I were following them in my dad's car. I had my mysterious camera in my hand. I said, "Dad, do you know this camera has an incredible feature? It takes photos of the future." I knew Mom would have an accident because of this camera, but I still couldn't stop it from happening.
You can't prevent anything from happening in the future. It's always gonna happen in some other type of way, Like, some disaster is gonna happen. You can't fix it, or you can't prevent it from happening. It's always gonna happen, just one way or another. It's still gonna happen. You just gotta let it happen. Gotta let it happen.
He looked at me perplexed. Then he laughed out loud. "And your mom believes this too? Sounds like I'm leaving this house at the right time. You two loonies can live there happily ever after."
Oh shit, yeah, he's leaving the house at the right time. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you there. Stick around for part 2. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe icon and the bell icon down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. More animated stories coming out. My RGB microphone. I can't wait for my microphone to come in. Hit that subscribe icon, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned. Peace out.
And I'm feeling